Hey, what's up? Probably wondering, why the hell are you recording this? Why are you reviewing this? It's her fault.
It is,
Yes.
it is.
So, this is my second special guest on this, doing this sort of video, so please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Paula. What should I say? I've been in Japan for about 10 years.
Yeah, so, if you're wondering why I watched this movie, it's her fault. Like, I was home, I was doing the movies I talked about before, the last couple of videos. While I was watching them, she kept on texting me, hey, you're gonna watch the Barbie movie.
You should watch the Barbie movie.
You watch the Barbie movie?
Did you watch it yet?
Yeah, that the entire time. And she specifically said she wanted me to review this movie.
Yes.
Alright, so here you go.
He was such a good friend and like went out of his way to watch the movie.
Yeah, I did. So before we begin, what's your background with Barbie? That's what's going on.
So that's a good question. When I was growing up, I didn't really identify with Barbie so much because she's white and she's skinny and blonde and like the opposite.
Okay.
Like I didn't really relate to her so much. I did love playing Barbies when I was a kid, but I grew up poor, so I only had like maybe one or two Barbies.
Okay.
And that was the Working Out Barbie that came out in 1997. And I forgot what it was called. I think it was called like Flying Fairy Barbie or something. Basically, you pull the string and the Barbie like spins and flies in the air like a fairy.
So I never even touched the Barbie. Even when I worked at a department store, stocking shelves, there were always three women working with me. They would always stock the shelves. They were goggle over the Barbies, and I really don't care. I never had any strong opinions about Barbie one way or the other. Didn't like her, didn't hate her, I felt nothing.
I loved her outfits.
So I don't know why I was asked to watch this movie except to talk about it. So before I let you know my thoughts, what did you think of this movie?
So it exceeded my expectations so much because I feel like when you create a movie out of an existing brand like Barbie, it's so easy to make it bad. Like I've seen a lot of people do bad takes on different concepts that already exist.
Battleship?
My Battleship! And like, yeah, so I came in thinking, well, unfortunately I already saw some spoilers online. Well, by accident, because in the US and a lot of other countries, it came out on July 21st, but in Japan it didn't come out until August 11th. So I would see some memes that didn't make sense, or they started talking about patriarchy or whatever, and I'm like, but this is the Barbie movie. Like I thought they were just gonna talk about kids playing doll. Like I didn't know what to expect.
Honestly, I was expecting a Smurfs movie.
Yeah.
To where they find a portal and they go to the real world.
Yeah.
One trailer I saw seemed like.
Yeah, because like I saw the trailers obsessively before, and all I knew was that she goes to the real world. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
But I didn't think they would go any deeper than that. But no, I really love the movie. I love the cinematography. It's very colorful and cute. I also really like the storyline because I feel like, especially nowadays, you know, things like childhood and motherhood, like that's being portrayed quite a lot in a lot of other films, like Turning Red, etc. But I feel like Barbie does a really cool take on it, and I love Greta Gerwig and America Ferrera especially.
So yeah, my opinion is the movie sucked, and then it went from suck to blow. Just baseballs, yeah. So yeah, I didn't like this movie at all. I mean, this might have been the worst movie I've seen this year. And yeah, like I said, I like the 4 movies that I saw before this, but man, this movie was dull, it was boring, and it was not saying what the filmmakers think it's saying. Well, man, I think I laughed, but not even laughed, I chuckled once when he was all shocked the fact that somebody asked him what the time was. And that's it. And then I did laugh towards the end with the speech because it was hilariously stupid. Especially considering you have a minority having to perk up a white chick because that's all minorities do.
Yeah.
That's what minorities are for.
Yeah, so what I liked about the movie was the soundtrack, the aesthetics. I liked how almost diverse the cast was. especially with Issa Rae and a lot of other cool actors. I liked all the like hidden Easter eggs that were in the movie. Like for example, I don't know if you know, but
I don't.
So the four girls that like Sasha and the others, like in the cafeteria.
Yeah, those
they were
bitches.
named after the Bratz dolls. The Bratz and the Barbies.
Never knew anything about Bratz.
It's like a rival like.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Again, they're in the same aisle in the department store I worked at. The women that wanted to stock those shelves were stocking. Like I said, 3 or 4 of them stocking the shelves. They didn't need me, and I didn't care, so I stocked something else. Mainly the board games.
Yeah. I also really liked how they portrayed the patriarchy, but one thing that threw me off was like they made this comparison to smallpox against indigenous people.
That was really
and
stupid.
And a lot of indigenous people were pretty upset about.
As they should be.
Yeah.
Not to mention, how did he take over the entire world in a day? And not to mention, you flip the sexes on this, or even make the races different. It's Ken's movie. It's really Ken's movie, and he's the protagonist and treated like a second-class citizen for his entire existence, and now he's finally has purpose, and he's the bad guy.
But that's
because really, sorry, go ahead.
But that's the point of the movie, because Barbie is a reflection of a fantasy that doesn't really exist in the real world. When Ken goes to the real world, he's acknowledged way more, and he sees how less power women have. And he gets off on it, so that's why he comes back. So
I don't think he gets off on it. He's surprised as hell from it. And he's just like, wow, people actually acknowledge my existence here?
Yeah.
Because he just can. So, you know what? I didn't care about that.
Just can't.
That whole thing was idiotic.
I loved it because his shirt was off.
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. A lot of women
Ryan
like
Gosling's abs.
Like, there's always something for the ladies, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyways, not to mention, this movie is like, it thinks this message is one thing, but really, I like the actual message it was showing, which is men can do anything once we stop pathetically sipping over women who don't want us. Because really, Ken took over the world easily once he stopped giving a damn what the hell Barbie thought.
Yeah, and I will say, like, two of the things, I accept it because it's Barbie world, but one thing that was interesting, and my other friends pointed out as well, when Barbie started realizing all these problems, or when the Ken patriarchy, whatever, takes over, every Barbie is affected the same way, when in reality, women of color are disproportionately more affected by the patriarchy, or like white women benefit from feminism more. So they didn't really show...
Well, white women would benefit from patriarchy and feminism.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, by default, like everyone's experiencing it in the same way. But I do give it a pass because it is Barbie world. It's not a documentary. But
also, a lot of these characters I could not stand. Like Will Ferrell and his entire.
Oh, he was so funny.
He was idiot.
He was meant to be.
I'm so done with this shtick. I'm so done with this shtick. I really am.
He does remind me of people in corporate, though. Like, that's literally someone you have to do in corporate.
Like, that idiotic and that, like, how do you work this thing? It's like, oh, God.
But that's how CEOs are. That's literally how CEOs are. They just have all these people doing the grunt work. And then
he can't use turnstile. He's that useless. And like I said, I'm really done with his shtick. Sorry, there's music going on. There's a little festival. We're in the park again, as you can tell, just like with Paul. But yeah, this one. Not to mention the kid. God, she was so annoying.
She was really annoying.
She was so annoying, and I wanted someone to just backhand her so many times.
She's a realistic type. Like I feel like a lot of Gen Zs are like her. So.
I think that's a real extreme. Not to mention she's terrible to her friends. Like anyone that doesn't do exactly what she thinks exactly as she does, she like tries to put them in line. And she called Barbie a fascist just for existing. You don't know this woman, you stupid bitch. What are you thinking?
But like, how do you expect a tween to react to Barbie? I think that's normal. Like it's you're not supposed to like every character.
If she had just walked in and said, yeah, you're right, I think I would have bought that a little bit more. But she just goes off just because she can. And not to mention, she doesn't go through any character growth at all. to make you think she does, she doesn't.
But she's not the main character.
No, she isn't. Even her mom, like I said, she's
But
there.
she does have a better relationship with her mom in the end.
Yeah, barely. And she talks trash to her mom throughout the movie until she gets halfway through Barbie Land. Remember that? During that whole ride towards Barbie Land, she's dissing her mom quite often.
But that's typical. That's like typical teenage stuff. So I think it would be very unrealistic if they didn't show her as kind of a...
Yes, at the beginning she can be honest, but she doesn't really grow. She's still the same asshole by the time the movie ends. And like I said, the only person that really gets growth is
I'm just kidding.
that idiot. Not even a John Cena cameo could save this movie. Yeah, this movie. I don't know why this movie did not deserve to make $1 billion at the box office. Whereas Across the Spider-Verse didn't. Come on, that movie's so much better. Watch Across the Spider-Verse. It's on the digital right now, and I think Blu-ray soon. Yeah, watch that movie. But what did you think about it? Did you like the Barbie movie? Am I crazy for watching it, or am I just crazy because I didn't like it?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I've been called worse. But there is one more thing about Barbie I do want to talk about to you. I have not told her what it is, and you're gonna have to find that out in a little bit. All right. So say goodbye, Farah. See you guys later.